Hi guys, welcome back. Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations. That's me. Today I'm going to be starting on a new journal, and it's going to be using a kit that I have in my shop called a tall travel journal. It's tall because it's going to be, well, tall, and it's travel themed. And I will show you the kit. I'll insert a video of the kit probably here. So that's the kit. It is on 8.5 by 11 US paper. I want to use this file folder as my cover. It's a legal sized hanging folder, and it's in this green color, which I think will be perfect for my journal. I won't have to do much to it. I am gonna change it up. It's not gonna be this smooth. And also, I want to utilize the already scored part there. So, in case you're wondering, this file folder is almost 15 inches. It's like 14 3/4 by 9. So 14 3/4 by 9. So this will be perfect. I already have my signatures made for my journal, and so I'll just kind of do a little quick flip through. There's nothing real exciting in here yet, but let's get that down just a little. And I was lucky enough to be able to print this on a laser printer, which I have at work. So I was able to coffee dye it after I printed it. If you have an inkjet printer, you cannot do that. It will ruin the ink will smear and everything. So I love this page. It's so fun. Okay, so then just some blank pages. The other side of that. Side of that. There's that one. Then we have this. Now these are printed out on 8.5 by 11 paper, and that printer did not have borderless, so some of you can see I didn't quite get it all, but so it's even a little bit shorter than 8.5 by 11. So otherwise, I really didn't do any trimming. This is just regular copy paper. That. So yeah, this will be fun. Oof, that one's a lot, huh? Now, this one I used a Tim Holtz. I think I used corduroy, bright brown, something corduroy. spray, and it did go through, but it did not smear. So, and that's okay. I was okay with that. So just letting you know, inks will go through, or sprays will go through, but coffee dyeing will not mess up your ink. So these are my 2 signatures that I'm going to have. And they are, yeah, 8.5, well, 11, and then about 4.5. So, normal US letter size paper, just folded long ways instead of half. And there's our tall journal. So, based off of this, because I'm not going to trim any of this. You know, this is all, I want all that to be uneven and everything. And like I said, I want to utilize, oops, sorry guys. I want to utilize the already scored part in here for the spine. So taking that into consideration, I do want a little bit of wiggle room. So we're gonna go about right there, and I can always trim it a little bit more. Let's go right there. Okay. Now I'm going to take these metal parts out. I don't know that I can do anything with those. And let's see. Since I made my mark there, I'm going to fold this inside out. Sorry, I have my cord hanging down here, and I keep hitting it. Okay. Hopefully that works. Sorry. Okay. So let's do, I'll line it up here and hopefully cut this straight. For some reason I have a hard time doing that. Just gonna take my box knife. There we go. And then let me line this up and line this up. Cut this off. Okay. And then of course, this can all be used somewhere within the journal. Okay. Let me get my signatures back out here. Yeah, I may have to trim a little of that off, but let me wait until... So these score lines are about 1/4 of an inch apart, and I think I'm going to come in on the third one and fold. And we'll come in on the third one from this side. And fold. And that creates my spine. So now let's see if I cut it too short. Oh no, we're still good. And then since I have like I'm going to probably put a signature in that one and a signature in that one. So I think that will be perfect. And I don't mind that this will kind of round. I think that's better. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and fold on that signature as well. Not real hard, but that way it kind of rounds. So I'm just folding it on that middle one. And then that will kind of round my spine. Yeah. I might even cut a little bit more off the top there. Not much, but just a little. But first, and I probably should have done this first. I'm going to wrinkle this all up, and this is probably going to shrink. So I may have to do this completely over, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to take this, and I'm going to wet it with just regular water. And you don't have to soak it, you know, completely. I just want to get it soft so that I can crinkle it up. And I'll spray on the inside as well. And I'll just start crinkling. And we'll pull it back out. And I'll crinkle it some more. We'll go this way. Maybe turn it. I really just want to work it and get it nice and crinkly, because then it'll kind of look like faux leather. So you can see it's already getting pretty pliable there. Water all over my thing here. Now, see, that is starting to tear, so I gotta be careful now. But we can cover that, no problem. Alright, let me see if I've messed up my measurements now. I think it'll be okay. I think I did okay. So we'll see when that dries, and depending on, you know, how much crinkle you want, you can keep going. Just be careful that you don't overwork it and tear it like I'm trying to do. That do as I say, not as I do. Okay, now you can let this dry overnight. I think I'm gonna heat this with my heat gun, and we'll see how it comes out. And hopefully, I think I can fix that. Okay, I'm gonna heat this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and it's dry for the most part. It's still a little damp, but much more flexible and pliable. And let's check our signatures here. Oh yeah, it'll still work. That'll still be fine. Very cool. Okay. Now, I do want to add a little protection to this, especially since I kind of ripped it right there. So I'm going to use my Liquitex acrylic medium matte gel. I've not used a whole lot of this, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to work, but I don't want it Mod Podged because that's shiny, and this is supposed to be matte. So we're gonna try it, and I'm not gonna put like a super thick coat. In fact, I probably should really water this down, and I'm also not gonna worry too much about going all the way to the edge, because I want the edges to be a little, you know, frayed and worn and all of that. But so we'll see how this works out. And I could have gotten a smaller brush, right? Alright. I'm really excited about this journal because I'm going to be using some stamps and things that I have that I don't get to use a whole lot. So I'm pretty excited about that. Alright, I'm gonna get a bigger brush. Okay, got a little bit bigger brush, so there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to take this to my heat gun and get this somewhat dry just so that I can do the other side. So just not completely dry, but dry enough. Be right back. Okay, so it's not completely dry, but it's dry enough that I can now do this side. That might still tear through, so I'll have to figure out a way to protect that. Alright, so let's do the side. Okay, so that again is mostly dry. There's still some wet spots. So, and it's still pretty pliable, and it's matte. It's not glossy. That's great. I think what I might do on the inside here is I have some brown packaging paper or even paper bag and just cover the inside here for two reasons. One, to cover up the Office Depot, and just double protect some of the areas where I've ripped, just in case. And then that, you know, you can just scrunch it up like I did this, and then I'll just glue it on and we should be fine. But I am going to let this completely dry overnight. I don't want to mess with it too much until it's completely dry and I can really see how the matte gel is going to work. And then we'll come back and we'll start some more.